Welcome everyone. I'm here with the handicapper Jeff Grant. So Jeff, I hope you're doing great. Tell us about your perceptions and predictions for the game between Texas A&M and Alabama.
Well, this matchup has been one of the more popular matchups since Kevin Sumlin arrived in College Station to take on Nick Saban in Alabama. A lot of that's attributed to Johnny Manziel, who of course is now the backup quarterback with the Cleveland Browns. Manziel beating Alabama in Tuscaloosa 2 years ago and then covering the spread but losing in College Station. So I think the public is immediately going to look at the road underdog in this case because someone is 2-0 against the spread when taking on Saban in Alabama. But there's a lot of things that I don't like when looking at the road underdog. The first one being this is the 8th consecutive game for Texas A&M to start the season. They're one of the few teams nationally that haven't had a week off. And also, someone is starting to question his physical nature of his team in the locker room. And that's a real dangerous thing when the fact that they've faced 133 rush attempts the last 3 weeks, and now they're going to be traveling on the road to face one of the more capable running attacks in Alabama. Also, very important when looking at a game in the market to see what action is being received early on. And I've never seen in my history of handicapping Nick Saban at Alabama where the other team is drawing more than 66% of the action. So I think that's a clear indicator that I think you're going to get some value on the Crimson Tide.
Sure, interesting. Now give us your conclusions after completing your analysis.
I'm going to go with the Crimson Tide here. There's just too much to like. This is a great situation for them situationally. When you look at their schedule, this is the only home game for Alabama over a 5-game span. So I expect Saban and Alabama to clean up all the mistakes they made. Everybody's discounting them after losing a road game against Mississippi, but Mississippi is arguably playing the best football in the country. Also, the Crimson Tide have a school record 3,000 total yards through 6 games, and I think they'll be able to move the football at will against a tiresome Aggies team. So I'm going to go Alabama, laying 11.5 at home against Texas A&M.
Perfect. There you have it. Thanks for your time, Jeff. And this is Silvia for SBR Picks.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.